And it's lights out, and away we go here at China. Great start, I believe, initially from DXT. Yes, he is. He's already alongside, and now ahead of the Alpha Tauri of Unsighted going into turn 1. Unsighted goes a little bit deep, trying to go around the cut back around the outside of the racing point of DXT going in. DXT will hold him off, cover him off into turn 2. DXT will stay ahead around the outside, though. Here comes Bobina trying to find it. Nothing can be done there. Look at Kazito. Already he's gone up to P4. A bad start from Ginger down to P10 already. Taylor's up to 8. He's trying to get down here. Down into turn 6, here we go, around the outside looking, Unsighted can't get it. DXT a little bit struggling for traction going into turn 7, but the racing point will stay ahead of the Alpha Tauri going through the field. I believe there's a fight going on. Nope, everyone's got to sort it out. Oh, contact. Bobina's been spun around. It's Kazito. No damage, I don't think, to either of them as they go through, but that drops them both down places from about 3rd and 4th to about 5th and 6th, respectively. Facetas is down up to 4th now with the Alpha Tauri boys, 2-3. Sweller on the mediums and Unsighted on the softs. Unsighted now to look into the back of the racing point of DXT. DXT goes defensive down into turn 14. Late on the brakes of the Alpha Tauri, trying to go for the cutback. What a move! What a great move. And the car behind being deployed if you're within 1 second of the car in front. Look at these guys trying to break the slipstream in tow going into turn 14. Late on the brakes, missing the braking point. That's Facetas down into turn 14. Has to lose a position. That's Bobina pass. Skeppy pass. Rejoins behind the Alfa Romeo and in front of Killer. So that puts him down a couple positions, down from 5th to 7th. We'll see what the Williams do. He's on those mediums. He's going to have a lot of time to rebound. Still 24 laps to go. Taylor getting past. Speaking of the racing point, his teammate Taylor gets up on the hard compound tire, up to P8 past Killer. That's a car around. That is Unsighted. Unsighted spins from the lead from 1st to 10th. I don't think there's any damage on the Alpha Tauri, but he has now a long road ahead of him. DXT Ishigo promoted the race lead once more.
And Unsighted
has a separate Alpha Tauri.
Unsighted has spun it again. Those rear tires
are a little bit, I guess, hampered through his line. Sweller going to still try to go for it. He's looking. He still has the DRS overtake a little bit activated. He's going to go around the outside, stays behind the racing point of Ishigo on those soft compound tires. But look, here comes now the Red Bull of Kaizuto. He's going to try to go on the outside of turn 3 here. He's going to make it work. On the traction, it looks like a little bit of a better move going through. I mean, like in most racing, you have to get past the guy in front of you before they pass you. So Kaizuto is now up to P2, trying to go and attack the racing point of DXT. Well, this is going to be... Here comes Kaizuto on Ishigo. Kaizuto on the button. He goes to the right-hand side of the racing point. The racing point squeezes him all the way to the right side, almost in the grass. Goes the Red Bull down into turn 14. Late on the brakes from the racing point, but Kaizuto has to give way. Actually, DXT has to give way, going off the track and into P2.
Each lap. Or each sector, to be honest.
Definitely getting, obviously you can see the rain on the camera lens. It's definitely getting quite damp. It's actually, if you look back to last season in Tier 2, it is quite the opposite of actually what happened so far in this race. Look at DXT. DXT go down the inside of Bobina, trying to go for a move. That was late. Almost forced off the track, had to turn out of it. Bobina lets the position go, and DXT up to P6, but that actually puts Skeppy right on the back, the rear wing of the McLaren. Speaking of Skeppy, he's now getting a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings run wide at the turn 16 corner. So that's really going to hamper him in terms of time penalties as well going through the rest of the race. But like I was saying, last season, oh, actually he's going for a move. Turn 2, Skeppy just won't let me talk, will he? Around the outside of turn 3, Bobina looks like he's struggling a bit on the hards on the wet compound, or the wet surface of the track. And goes up, Skeppy with a little bit of traction, and going through turn 5 into turn 6, looks like he has the move. Look a little favorable to him, and he has it done.
Killer, why did we get a yellow
Did he
flag
hit the
there?
wall?
Did he? I think he did.
Did he hit the wall? Intermediates. The intermediate tire. So it is wet enough. They're going on to the inners.
Killer's the first one to bite onto the inters. And Killer
though.
just saying thank you for the meal. He's going to take all these positions from these guys. Should be jumping up all the way to P4, yeah.
4.
Nice.
He goes defensive through 1, trying to figure it out. But obviously, the wet line is probably going to be a little bit more what Taylor's doing. Taylor's trying to cut it back. He's going to look down the inside. Can he get it? Yes, he has his nose there. He's alongside.
He's there,
on
guys.
the apex.
Come on, Facetas,
On
he's
the
there.
outside.
He's going to keep it. Oh, he gets a little sideways. They both get a little wobbly trying to get the traction.
Oh, look at the look at the traction.
Ooh.
Around the outside and now of turn 6. Facetas will still try to fight it, squeezing him to the exit curb, trying to get him on that exit curb to lose him traction. Going into turn 7, it should be flat in the dry, but it's not even close in the wet. And Taylor gets up into P2, but will Facetas try to fight back? Yes, he will. He'll try to fight back. A little bit close, no contact made. He has to back out of it. And Taylor is now up to P2. Taylor's going to be staying, going on to the Is he going to go on to medium? That's predicted for the racing point. I think the softs just cannot make it these 11 laps. Yes, it is the medium compounded tire, the C3 for Taylor's racing point. If it's, I mean, it's still somewhat raining, so it's going to be a little slick. The inners may have a little bit more pace for about maybe a sector or two. Kaizudo's in the Red Bull. He evades the speeding penalty. That is good. We do not want to see anyone speeding into the pit lane. Facetas goes into the pit lane as well. Taylor, he goes past Killer up into P3. But look at this. He's going to jump. He's definitely going to jump Facetas. It's going to be close on Kaizudo. He's on the mediums. Here comes Taylor to the final corner. It's going to be a drag race through the going into turn 1.
He has that ERS deployed. He knows he needs to get to this
Got
position.
it.
He's got it. I'm not going to stop.
Copyright. Copyright. Well, now we have DRS enabled. Taylor already goes defensive right on the exit of turn 13. He's going to go all the way to the right-hand side next to the grass. A little bit of space if Kaizudo dares to pull an Alex Albon. He doesn't. He goes to the left-hand side and safely up and through into P1 once more. Another day. DXD will now have to try to fight back again. DRS and ERS deployed. He goes to the right-hand side of Skeppy into turn 1. Contact between those two. Contact again. Keep it clean, boys.
Get a little feisty with each other. The viewers love it.
Boys, Skeppy. Look at these three. DXD's off the track. Oh, Skeppy's a little bit oversteery, and Bobino's going to get both of them. He keeps his nose in. Skeppy's pitting. I don't know why.
Fastest lap. Nah, he won't. I don't think he will get it. Yeah, he will get it.
Good. Now it's a battle between. It's now we're down to 2. Bobina and DXD battling for the 6th position. Unsighted Port will get past Skeppy, who does. He's changing his front wing.
Oh, did he get front wing damage?
Guessing he did get front wing damage.
Oh, man.
These two once more. We have 1.5 more times around this straight. He's just not close enough.
He thought about it, though. I can tell Taylor thought about it.
Mistake. Just gets better traction. Here we go for the final lap of round 3 of the Breakout Racing League Tier 2 Championship at Shanghai. We have 2 drivers battling for the Grand Prix win. One has a 3-second time penalty, so on track it will probably end up going to Zinc Kaizudo regardless. But who cares about who cares about after the fact with penalties? You want to win on track. That's what Taylor needs to try to do. He has 0.4 of a second to do it.
Bobina has DRS enabled. She's on the inside. Oh, Ichigo with a late move going to the inside. Bobina late on the brakes. Gets the switch back, but doesn't have the traction to go through. Ichigo looking a little low in DRS though. So Bobina's going to get DRS again on this front straight. Can Bobina get the move done? Ichigo moves again to the inside. Bobina around the outside. They're still side by side. Bobina is still out there. Ichigo is on the curve trying to keep the track position. Bobina goes to the inside. Bobina gets the move done into P6. Good move by McLaren to get past Ichigo.
One more time, though. This is Taylor's final shot. and I don't think he's close enough.
He's too far. It's not enough. He's
too far back. 8/10. It's just not close enough. He needs more time. He needs more ERS. He needs more tire grip, but that's something he won't get because, in truth, Taylor only has one more corner. Like in Bahrain, it's been quite a showing from Kaizuro. From half the grid into the lead, into the win of the Chinese Grand Prix. Kaizuro wins in Tier 2. So, pretty much like it was about 2 weeks ago, we have a Red Bull on the top step of the podium and a Racing Point within the graphs in the podium as well. This time, instead of the third step, it's the second step, with Kaizuro leading ahead of Taylor with Facetas P3. What a finish, what a race. It's been quite an up and down one. As Echo put it earlier, it could be a Le Mans style race.